DML.
My generation is done for. Nobody gets bullied. I'm here to say that parents could have done more. Well, that's simply stupid as hell. Everybody has a mind of their own, but some simply just don't use it as well. A generation that looks right to the wrong. Nobody knows what the future would tell. A generation with robotic minds who only care about what's latest in store. Technology's a big part of life, but when my generation is late anymore, you get looked down on if you ain't got a phone. That's reason to hate to the core. A generation that wants, but never think about who pays for it all. No problem for my generation. They won't financially worry. And if a parent says no to a question, there's no doubt they'll cry in a hurry. And I hate to sound a cliche, but there's kids on the street, so feel so lucky. One day we will all realize that the hardest thing to receive is money. But before money there's work, and nobody seems to commit it towards it. Teachers should have laid out a choice, bring back physicality and start forcing. Kids would be so cheeky and feel they got rights if they were forced in. For doing work with benefits, cause it benefits, cause you'll be rewarded. Say I might get better, but I know it'll only get worse at the age. My generation is under the weather and giving the government no purpose to save. Education is lacking so much that your dream seems further away. Nobody dreams too big. Christopher Wallace would probably turn in his grave. My generation is done for. Nobody gets bullied. I'm here to say that parents could have done more. Well, that's simply stupid as hell. Everybody has a mind of their own, but some simply just don't use it as well. A generation that looks up to the wrong. Nobody knows what the future would tell. My generation is done for. Nobody gets bullied. I'm here to say that parents could have done more. Well, that's simply stupid as hell. Everybody has a mind of their own, but some simply just don't use it as well. A generation that looks up to the wrong. Nobody knows what the future will tell. A generation with negative attitude, only care about a pointless need. Appearance is more than a good education, and my generation lacking belief. And the average girl in Britain only strives for attention to seek. Every kid looks for high grades, and the smart ones don't even think about weed. People suck their own dick about telly when X Factor is simply fixed. Coolin' Simon, a national hero, we ain't had one since '66. Bobby Charlton, Bobby Moore, Alf Ramsey, Jeff Hurst. A few names of a generous people, plus always putting their country first. My generation won't know those people, some would have never have heard their names. The heroes to the last generation, men who never ever cared about fame. It's funny how they were role models back then and only resigning a reasonable wage. Role models of my generation are overly messed cause they're overly paid. Now what shocks me the most is my generation, they wanting to change. And if an adult approaches of help, they'll think of a wrong nigga block them away. I think that more needs to be done, cause the problem we got ain't a problem that's great. And if someone tells you it's gonna be fine, I'm afraid that it probably ain't. My generation is done for. Nobody gets bullied. I'm here to say that parents could have done more. Well, that's simply stupid as hell. Everybody has a mind of their own, but some simply just don't use it as well. A generation that looks up to the wrong. Nobody knows what the future would tell. My generation is done for. Nobody gets bullied. I'm here to say that parents could have done more. Well, that's simply stupid as hell. Everybody has a mind of their own, but some simply just don't use it as well. A generation that looks up to the wrong. Nobody knows what the future would tell. Wow. I thought this Britain was supposed to be great. I pray every day that things change for the better. We need to make this country a brighter, happier, more positive place to live in. We are the future.